be alongside nature. Oh yeah. Have some experiences I guess I can talk about. As you guys tune in, let me know where you are tuning in from. We are here in, or I am here, no one else is in this immediate vicinity, um, in BC, Canada. So welcome. Hello, Julie. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Grey Boa. Thank you. Sending love. Sending love to everybody. Every being. So, yeah. Don't forget to tap that like button. Share if you care. Yeah. Let a little more of you tune in so we can, or I can, talk about the experience of last night. Weather looks perfect. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's been great. Not too hot, not too cold. Austin, Texas. Welcome, welcome, Johnny. But yeah, guess what I could do is, as you guys tune in, drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. Hit that like. Share if you care. Yes, look at that blue sky, baby. Oh yeah, nice and blue. Hello, Michael. Welcome. STX 911. Welcome from Texas. Hey, we have a Texas individual from Texas here as well. You guys are amazing. Hello, Dana. Looks nice. Absolutely. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry for mate worker from Nia Bay. Welcome. Welcome, Eastern Kentucky, Roger. Awesome. Okay, well, let's start off. Last night was pretty great. We left some apples and started off with walking down the trail, and then they're like, oh, we forgot the apples. So I ran back and I grabbed 3 apples because there was me, Ross, and Logan. I'm like, ah. So I grabbed the apples and I like really literally hang on to the apples, and I'm like, my intention is for you to take these gifts of gratitude and amazing, just thank you. I would love to receive whoops. Like, I would love a woo, just as, yeah, I haven't heard that for a while. So that's the intention that went in with the apples. And then I gave them out and we put them up. And I'd say, oh, I don't know. There were some wood knocks happening, some clack, which it's hard to maybe discern sometimes because the clack, there is a grouse that likes to go clack, clack. So the wood knocks are easier to perceive because they're just easier. The clack, clack can, I mean, that bird can be a deterrent, a distraction for Sasquatch. I have noticed that as well. Anyways, we were sitting beside the campfire and we're all chatting, and we feel the energy shift, and sitting there, and we heard the knocks. It's, you know, it could kind of feel like there's something creeping in the woods. Like you could hear the twigs breaking, not being extremely loud. But if you're intuitive to the energy, you can, hello, welcome, Scott and Dosey fan. You can feel that there could be a being around, right? Whether it be a bear, a cougar, everything has an energy. And all of a sudden, up over behind, you hear like this woo. I'm like, what? Really? Blessing the gift with intention. Yes, that's right. Blessing it with an intention. Hello, Richard. And then all of a sudden behind me, it was like, woo, woo. And there was, I mean, 2 to 3 minute intervals between the whoops, right? So it's not like it was an owl going hoo hoo, right? Or flying. There's nothing like that. So and you could feel the intention of their whoop from the heart. And I'm like, oh, that's because they grabbed the gift and they were relaying that intention back, right? So that was spectacular. Um, again, it can be sometimes hard, a process to integrate, but everyone's like that. Well, the two others were like, yeah, that's amazing. That is so a Sasquatch. Like there was no doubt with both of them. And then when I woke up in the morning, I have like a huge water jug. Hello, Zeke. When you ask, they answer, right? It's, yeah. Asking can bring us a lot of goodness when we ask, right? Asking for help. But anyways, walk out and I'm like, oh, well, that's odd. Hello, Jonathan. That is, why is my water jug kind of tipped over and then rolled over there? I'm like, well, it's not odd, you guys. Like, it's read between the lines. So you look to see if, like, okay, could a bear have been sniffing around the car and knocked it over? Like, this jug is like those huge water jugs that I get my spring water in. And I'm like, that's odd. And then Ross goes to come out of the camper and he wakes, starts telling me about his night. He's like, I swear, I couldn't sleep because they kept me up all night. And I swear they were looking in my window. And I'm like, are you kidding? So the window where he was sleeping is next to the car where the water jug is. And I'm like, well, isn't that a coincidence? For me, that's just resonance, alignment to there being a Sasquatch there from what he experienced. And again, last weekend when I was here, the Sasquatch decided to give the trailer a shake and knock it off the jacks. Exactly, confirmation. And I was terrified, you guys. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I was so scared to fall asleep. And then if you're sleeping, you didn't know if you're awake. But when he was telling me this, I was like, that was the exact same way I felt last weekend when I was here. So that was just another confirmation that they were toying with him. And then he's like, yeah, I slept without my door open in the camper. I'm like, oh goodness. Of course. So last weekend I didn't have my door in the camper shut. So they decided to play. So what happened with him? They played with him because his door wasn't shut. So it's really amazing to watch these discoveries happen just for myself and the people having the experiences, because it's just confirmation and alignment with what's happening to me. It's happening with others. And there's some things I haven't even shared, and it's like, okay, it's happening to them. It's like validation, however you want to see it. But that is just like so much gratitude. Yeti for a Yeti. Haha. Yeah, right. Exactly. But it was, yeah, so that's been the eventful night and morning, I guess you could say. Did hear a knock earlier today in the early, I guess, AM, around probably 10. But it's been great. Do you think they're juveniles? Yeah, the one that wants to play, he is definitely younger. You can feel the play. Like, he has that. I keep saying play, 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 but I'm perceiving his energy. Okay, so maintenance worker, last weekend when we went bike riding down, Todd and I down to the, hello, welcome, Florida. We're biking along, and all of a sudden, because all I kept play, play, play is what I kept receiving as a message. I'm like, well, how do you want me to play? How do you want me to play? And it's figuring that out. But anyways, we were driving on the bikes, and all of a sudden I get this image of 2 white rocks, and I'm like, okay, interesting. They're like, stack them, and I'm like, you want me to stack rocks on the trail to play? But I thought it was more like, this is the vision I'm getting, this is the energy coming behind it. And then I looked at him like, oh, I should play with Todd, play with the rocks, ha ha ha, that's funny on my part. But I didn't do it, and we continue down the trail. Now we come back to base camp. We can go see, I don't know if we can make it that far, you guys. We'll see if we can make it that far to show you the stones. Anyways, as we come back, all of a sudden these stones are sitting there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those are the exact stones I saw in my mind, and they were stacked there when we got back to base camp well, on Porcupine Trail, right? I was like, wow, that's incredible. So maybe hide and seek with objects. Well, yeah. Like, what is that in the trail? It's cord. Um, they did hide and seek, but that's not what I'm hearing. They want to play, because like if they keep leaving baseballs for me, it's like play ball. You want to play ball? You want me to play ball with you? And that thing behind me is just cord. So let me just see. Hello, Florida. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can see how far I can go. Give me, anyways, I'm not gonna lose you guys. Okay, let me know if you, no, I'm not. Hit that, hello, Florida, hello. Let me know if, okay, so let me know, like click the tap, the like, the little hearts if you guys are still with me. See these 2 rocks? Hey, let me know. I love the crunching. Okay, awesome. You guys are still there. Amazing. Okay, so these are the 2 stones that were randomly just left.